welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a dupe comparison review and wear test on these two CC creams, the Dermablend Cc Cream versus the e.l.f. CC Cream. This one is $39, this one is $14, and we're gonna be putting these babies to the test today. But before we get started, I do quickly want to introduce myself for those of you guys who are new to my channel. Hi, welcome, my name is Jessica, aka the Mexican Beauty. I make videos all things beauty, lifestyle, and fashion. I would love for you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And also while you're at it, please don't forget to hit that notification bell because I'll make sure you never miss one of my videos. And also, don't forget to follow me on my other platforms. First of all, Instagram, I'm always on there posting on stories, also posting some amazing fashion, lifestyle, beauty content. And if you want more beauty related stuff, then head over to my TikTok because I am always posting on TikTok. Whenever you don't see me here, I'm probably over there. Also, the Mexican Beauty. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this review and wear test. Okay, so we are starting off with a blank canvas. I already went ahead and moisturized today. I used my IT Cosmetics moisturizer, and then for primer, I used my Milani Supercharged Dewy Primer. So I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is start off with our affordable one on this side, and then we're gonna go ahead and move on to the high-end Dermablend on this side right here. So you guys all know the e.l.f. Camo Cc Cream. This is one of my absolute favorite CC creams that I have ever tried. I think e.l.f. really did that with this product. I'm very happy that they came out with this. I wear this in the shade medium 330W. This is a color correcting, full coverage, natural finish, collagen, peptides, and niacinamide CC cream. It does contain all those skin loving ingredients. This is cruelty free and vegan and SPF 30. So we're just gonna be putting this. The texture of this is super pigmented, definitely a very creamy, full coverage consistency just right off the touch. It does feel a little bit thicker than some other CC creams that I have personally tried, but it still goes on the face really beautifully. So we're gonna see how this covers my redness. I use this product, I'm not gonna lie, all the time. Sometimes I will replace this with foundations just because I do feel like I do get that foundation finish. So let's try this on. I'm just gonna go ahead and begin blending it. I am taking my e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. This is one of my favorite brushes from the drugstore, and even like of all brushes, I think this is such a phenomenal product. You guys can see how beautiful this looks on the skin. Definitely does give a natural finish. You guys can see it doesn't look matte, it doesn't look dewy, it just looks like skin. So you guys can see just with that much, we got a pretty good amount of coverage right there. Look how much more we have left. With these type of products, you don't really need that much, which is great, especially because I feel like a person who gravitates towards color correcting products is somebody that's really looking to cover redness, to cover just imperfection without feeling like they're going to full coverage with like a foundation. Okay, so you guys can see the difference between the product on this side to having no product. Definitely does cover my rosacea, which is something that I always want to cover immediately. Evens out the tone. This one by e.l.f. does contain, like I mentioned, the niacinamide. It also does contain collagen, which you guys know collagen is great for like all that firming and really like allowing the face to stay like nice and plump and all that stuff. So now we're gonna go in and move into the Dermablend Cc Cream, which has recently come out. It's also a full coverage product. This does contain 50 SPF. So 20 more SPF than the one by e.l.f. This one also does contain the niacinamide, and it is cruelty free. And I wear this in the shade 43 and medium 3. So we're gonna go ahead and take some product. They both come in these squeeze tubes as well, which I think is great, especially for like on the go. So let's go ahead and apply it over here. This consistency definitely feels a little bit more lightweight than the one by e.l.f. The one by e.l.f. feels a little bit thicker in consistency. This one just, do you guys, there's something about this one that I just love so much. It just melts like butter. Literally melts like butter into the skin. This one does too, but I don't know, there's something about this one. Like it looks overall more lightweight. Can you guys tell? I feel like you guys can probably translate it, but like, oh my God, this one is like luxury. Like you're literally getting luxury in here. So let's go ahead and do the forehead. I'm really impressed with how the Dermablend went over on my nose where I did have those dry patches. I feel like I mentioned, because it's a more lightweight consistency, it just literally melted right in and didn't even disrupt any of that dryness that I had on this side. I do feel like because the e.l.f. one is a little bit of a thicker consistency, it can come between any of those dry patches that you may have on your skin. Look how beautiful this looks though. Like, I just can't get over it. The one thing I will say with the Dermablend CC Cream is that you can smell the sunscreen, and it may be because there's more sunscreen in the Dermablend one than the e.l.f. one, but you can smell the sunscreen. So if you're not a fan of the sunscreen, then you probably won't like this. I know some people don't like sunscreen in their products, so neither of these probably will work for you, but I'm just doing this reviews for those people who really want to see how they compare and contrast. Oh my god, this Dermablend is like giving me all the life. Like, it just looks so skin-like in so many ways, and it doesn't feel like I have anything on the face either. It just looks so good that I don't feel like I have to go in with more. Like, literally we use that pump and I'm good. I am literally good to go. Okay, so this is what we have so far. This is the e.l.f. side. Definitely looks beautiful, very fresh, very skin-like, even though it does offer you full coverage. I did feel like in this area right here, I did have it build up, which you guys saw me use a little tiny bit more product. This side, I didn't have to build anything up. It was just there ready to go. I also like the fact that the colors next to each other aren't too far off. I will have all my shade references and the colors down below, but they don't look too far off, so that's good because I am going to be wearing this makeup out all day long. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is finish off the rest of my makeup, and then I'm going to come back and give you guys my first impressions on how it does with the rest of my products, and then we can go ahead and officially start our wear test. I'm super excited to see where the day's going to take us, what conclusion we can come to when it comes to both of these CC creams. Which one's better? Which one would I say you should get? So keep watching. Okay guys, so I am back right now. It is 1:22 p.m. and we are officially going to begin our wear test with this side, high-end Dermablend, and this side with our e.l.f. CC Camo. So what are we thinking? I did do a little bit more research on the products as I was getting ready. I did see that I think the shade range for both of these is pretty similar. I want to say there's 16 shades of the e.l.f. and there's 17 shades of the Dermablend, which is from what I saw. So this is what we look like, and I have to say, I think both sides, now that it's all set into place, definitely do look very breathable and just gorgeous. But I will say, I still think that this Dermablend one melts so perfectly into the skin that it just gives it like such a beautiful finish. I don't know, I just feel like my skin looks more healthy and more skin-like than this side. I feel like in some areas you can kind of tell that I do have foundation. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see that? Don't worry though, because I'm gonna go super up close in natural lighting so you guys can see it a little bit better. But that's just me being extra picky and very detailed oriented, just because I'm constantly reviewing makeup products. So I do feel like this one, I don't know, there's something about it. I feel like there's some areas where my skin looks a little bit patchy and the texture, and this one does not. As for my blush, bronzer, and highlighter, everything went on so well. I think just first impressions based off of that, I do feel like the Dermablend CC Cream is a little bit more universal when it comes to, I feel like more skin types can get away with using this. It's give you a little bit more so of that natural radiance from within finish your skin, but better. I truly do see that in this product. This one looks a little bit more like, okay, she's wearing something, it's perfected, she's snatched, but you can tell she's wearing something. So one more thing I do want to do before I start the wear test officially and go on about my day is I do want to take a flash picture, because these both do contain SPF. I want to see if there's a difference on either side with the sunscreen. Okay, so we did the flash test, and I feel like you can't see flash. Like, it looks really good. I also feel like because I did pick my correct match for both of these, I feel like it makes it a little bit easier for the flash not to be as noticeable. But I honestly didn't see a flash from either one of these. I feel like both of these look really good. So that's pretty much all I have right now to share with you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and carry on with the rest of my day, do my in natural lighting clip, and then see you guys at the end of the day for my final thoughts, and let you guys know what I think of these and whether I think you need one over the other and what the hot tea is. So keep watching. Here I am in natural lighting, and you guys can see this side right here is the e.l.f. CC Cream, and then this side right here is our Dermablend. And you guys can see, I feel like in natural lighting, they honestly both look very similar. e.l.f. Okay guys, so I am back. I've officially worn this for the entire day. It is now 6 p.m. and I wanted to share with you guys my final thoughts on the CC creams. So here I have on the Dermablend Cc Cream, and here I have on the e.l.f. Camo Cc Cream. And I have to say, I feel like they honestly look very similar by the end of the day. There was a little bit more transfer on the e.l.f. side of my face with my mask than the Dermablend. The Dermablend still looks really nice and perfected. Barely any transfer, maybe just a little bit right here. But you guys can see that there is some transfer right here from the mask with the e.l.f. one. But overall, I really have to say, I think these are just very comparable. There are definitely their differences. I think that if you're somebody on a budget, definitely the e.l.f. is great. This is one of my favorites, so I'm never gonna bash this one because it is great. I use this all the time. I sometimes use this as like a foundation almost. But I do have to say, ever since I tried the Dermablend one, I think it's absolutely phenomenal. The way this consistency feels on the face is like next level. You can tell that this is a high-end product because of the way that it feels on the skin. It feels so extremely lightweight, but yet gives you the most beautiful full coverage, not cakey looking whatsoever. I don't know what is in this formula, but Dermablend really brought it, because I'm telling you guys, when you try this, like, you'll understand what I'm talking about. I've been using it nonstop ever since I reviewed it. It's worked well with my sensitive rosacea skin. I can't say it'll work well with yours. It's something that you have to try for yourself or look into the ingredients, whatever you feel more comfortable with. But for me, it has worked. I feel like the Dermablend consistency is much more lightweight than the e.l.f. one. I feel like the e.l.f. one is a pinch more thicker in consistency. So if you don't like that type of finish, then you probably may want to try this if you are willing to splurge a little bit of money. The last thing I will say is that if you are somebody who has tried this, because I know that there's been a lot of people that love this product, but then there has been people that have told me, you know what, I don't like it. I feel like it's too thick. It doesn't work well with my dry skin. Do you have any other recommendations? If you are looking to splurge and want something similar to this, I would say that the Dermablend would probably be a better alternative, just because the Dermablend does feel really good, even on those dry patches. You guys saw my nose. It was not working out here in the dryness with the e.l.f. one, but as soon as I applied the Dermablend one, like, it blended out like a dream. That the Dermablend one works well from dry to oily skin, and I think that the e.l.f. one is more so for like combination to oily skin that I would recommend. But honestly, I am a fan of how they look on both sides, and I think they're beautiful, very comparable. I'm gonna continue using them both, but these are two that you should definitely look into. Let me know down below your thoughts. What are you thinking about these two products? Do you think one is better than the other one? Did you think one looked better on me? Let me know. I love starting a conversation with you guys down below. If you guys enjoyed watching this video where I compared two very hot new CC creams, then please go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. It lets me know to continue doing these types of videos for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye guys.